top of the table over in Spain, of course, as Real Madrid edge closer to another title. But, of course, who will join them in, of course, the Champions League next campaign? We're going to get into it, all of it, and then... That's right, folks, back once again on a production video. Today we're taking a look at match number 34, that's right, over in La Liga, and we'll get to it in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button, your one-stop shop for, of course, La Liga is right here, under one Ruski. Of course, it looks like a dead cert for the top three, but of course, who will get that illustrious fourth spot in the race for the Champions League? So we'll get into it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. And again, if you're new, smash the old subscribe, boys and girls. Your one-stop shop for La Liga is right here, under one Ruski. Of course, a lot still to be said, of course, especially down the foot of the table. We already know Almeria are done and dusted, but who will join them in the race to avoid the relegation spots? We'll get into all of that and more in a second. Big shout out to the VIPs. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get cracking and have a look at the results last time around, and then, of course, we'll kick on forward to this week's action. So here are those, of course, results. And, of course, Real Madrid with a 1-0 win over my boys. Sociedad, I went with a 2-1 away win. Of course, we saw it. Girona with a big 2-0 away win as well. Picked that one up. Of course, spot on those against Las Palmas. Getafe 3-1 away win over Almeria. I went with a draw myself. Alaves with a 3-1 win over Celta Vigo. 2-1 win for me. Atletico Madrid with a 3-1 win over Bilbao. 2-1 win is in my eyes. Cadiz with a 1-1 draw against Mallorca. Got them on spot on the nose. Granada surprised us all with a 3-0 win over Osasuna. I went with a 0-0 draw myself. Villarreal picking up a 3-0 win over Vallecano. 2-0 winners in my eyes. Real Betis could only muster a draw against Sevilla. Ding dong affair, of course. I went with a 2-1 win myself. And Barcelona 4-2 winners over Valencia. 3-1 win for me. Ain't too shabby. I think I did pretty good there. Of course, I'm not on the score sheet no more, so we'll see about that in a second. Let's have a quick look though at you guys' picks, of course, in the Super Brewski. Of course, we're gonna have a look at the table in a second, but of course, gonna keep you guys on your tippy toes. These are, of course, the winners and losers. Music. 12-7 with a big 14 points haul this week. Frosty up there with 13.5. Well done to him. Summer 2018 also 13.5 as well. Going down. There is no going down, but of course, you know what I mean. Currently, the board looks like this, though. As you see it, Russell Frosty is, of course, top of the charts. What we're looking at here, 4-point lead, 4.5-point lead over Costas K. He's okay. Down one spot. Costas K had the top spot for a while, but now giving it up. First 77, of course, in third. And then James P50 with the wooden spoon. That's right. But it can all still change. Still lots of points to be had over in the Super Brewski. So keep on going. Keep on keeping on, of course. But the situation in the table, though, looks like this. As you see at Real Madrid, look destined for title winners. Incredible form as well. Barcelona looks set for second spot, I believe. I'm not 100% sure because I'm looking at the odds. There's a little bit of funniness going on in the odds. Girona looks set for Champions League, which is great for them. And Atletico Madrid got a bit of a fight on their hands with Bilbao for that fourth spot. Going down, Almeria are done. Granada could join them, likely to join them. Cadiz also in a bit of scariness at the moment. So that's the situation over there. But we are now looking forward to those next round of games, which do come in action this coming weekend. So we are looking forward to this one. I am anyway. Hopefully you guys are too. We're going to start with the top of the shop. It is Friday, the 3rd of May, brother. It's Getafe up against Bilbao coming at you at the Coliseum. Alfonso Perez played each other 37 times. These two sides, in 2004, 9 was at Getafe, 11 wins for Bilbao, 17 draws, of course. Getafe, 2-0 win their biggest, scoring 35 goals in those 37 matches, 0.95 goals a game. Bilbao, though, 5-1 win their biggest, scoring 43 goals in 37 games, man. 1.16 goals a game on average. Bilbao hitting a rough bit of form right now, just one win in the last 5, 50% form for them over the last 6. They are 5th, 58 points for the campaign against Getafe side, also on 50% form for them right now. 1-2, lost 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6. They are 10th, 43 points for the season as well. Last time around, over at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez, it was a 2-2 draw back in October 2022. The reverse fixture in Bilbao back in September, also a 2-2 draw. In fact, the last 5 matches between these two sides have all ended up all square. The odds for this one, 5-2 is your Getafe, 23-20 is your visitors, 11-5 is the draw. Have I gone with a draw? I think I've gone with another one. That's right, one apiece, point apiece. The form book says it, I say it. The bookies boys probably say it. So we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Meanwhile, my boys, Real Sociedad up against Las Palmas, coming at you on Saturday. May the 4th be with you. That's right. 20 times they have played each other since the year 2000. 7 wins for Sociedad, 5 wins for Las Palmas, 8 draws, of course. Now the biggest win for Sociedad, 4-0 win. The biggest, scoring 25 goals in 20 matches, 1.25 goals a game on average. Las Palmas, 2-0 win. The biggest, scoring 19 goals in 20 matches, 0.95 goals a game on average. Las Palmas in a really bad bit of form. Haven't won in the last 9 matches. They're on 0% form for them over the last 6. They are 14th, 37 points for the campaign against the Sociedad side. Winners in 3, 67% form for them over the last 6. Of course, they are 6th with 51 points for the campaign as well. Last time around, though, over at Sociedad, it was a 2-2 draw back in November 2017. The reverse fixture also a draw back in August 2023. Of course, but Sociedad are unbeaten against Las Palmas over the last 5, 3 wins and a couple of draws. The odds for this one, 3-1 on is, of course, your Sociedad. 50-4 is the draw. 9-1 is your away win. That's Las Palmas. Going to back my boys here. 2-0 win for them. Get back to anyways. And of course, Las Palmas continue to struggle. Meanwhile, Real Madrid up against Cadiz, of course, coming at you over in the Bernabeu. Played each other 10 times in 2015. 7 wins for Madrid, 1 win for Cadiz. 2 draws, of course. Now the biggest win for Madrid. 3-0 win, scoring 19 goals in those 10 games. 1.90 goals a game on average. Cadiz, though, rocking a 1-0 win. That's their only win. Scoring 6 goals in those 10 games. 0.60 goals a game on average. Cadiz, though, 33% form for them right now. Just 1 win in the last 6. They are 18th. 26 points for the season. Madrid are top. They are 84 points for the campaign. 92% form for them right now. Winning 4 on the bounce. And of course, last time around over in the Bernabeu was a 2-1 win for Madrid back in November 2022. The reverse fixture in Cadiz. 3-0 win it was for Madrid way back in November. In fact, Real Madrid winning 3 in the bounce, unbeaten in at least the last 6. But they do have a busy week with Bayern in town. That's actually happening today. Of course, depending on when this video goes out. The odds for this one, 3-1 on is your Real Madrid. 50-4 is the draw. 70-2 is, of course, your Cadiz, who ain't going to win this one. 3-0 winners in my eyes. Points in the bag. Away they go. Girona up against Barcelona. Of course, ding dong, ding dong. Played each other 11 times in 2007. 1 win for Girona, 8 wins for Barcelona. 2 draws, of course. Their biggest win for Girona. 4-2 win. In fact, that's their only win. Scoring 12 goals in those 11 games. 1.09 goals a game. Barcelona, though, 6-1 win. Their biggest, scoring 27 goals in 11 matches. 2.45 goals a game on average. Barcelona, 67% form for them right now. They are second. 73 points for the campaign. Just 1 win, though, in 3. Up against the Girona side, also on 67% form for them right now. Just back-to-back wins. 3rd in the table. In fact, just 1 defeat in the last 4 for them, of course. And they are, of course, a couple of points adrift of Barcelona. Maybe the bookies have this in favour of Girona. That's why they're more likely to get Champions League than Barcelona. I just don't know. I don't know about that. Meanwhile, last time around over at Girona, it was a 1-0 win for Barcelona back in January 2023. The reverse fixture over in Barcelona, 4-2 win it was for Girona back in December. The odds for this one, 70-10 is Girona, 7-5 is your Barcelona, 5-2, of course, is your away win. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win, though, for Barcelona. I just don't know. Don't know if Girona still got that the mentality to hold on now against these bigger boys. But hopefully I'm wrong. Meanwhile, Mallorca are up in action against Madrid. Also on Saturday, May the 4th, be with you. Played each other 35 times since 1997. 12 wins for Mallorca, 14 wins for Atletico, 9 draws, of course. Mallorca rocking a 4-0 win, their biggest. Scored 40 goals in those 35 games, 1.14 goals a game on average. Atletico, 4-0 win, their biggest. Scoring 49 goals in 35 matches, 1.40 goals a game on average. Madrid, 67% form for them right now, of course. 4 wins in the last 6. They are 4th, 64 points for the campaign. Up against the Mallorca side without a win in the last 5. They are 16th, 32 points for the season as well. Last time around, over in Mallorca, it was a 1-0 win for Mallorca back in November 2022. The reverse fixture in Madrid, 1-0 winner was for Atletico back in November as well. The odds here, 13-5 is your Mallorca, 11-10 is your Atletico Madrid, and 11-5 is the draw. But the visitors will take this one, 2-0 win, keeping their race for top 4 well on track. Into Sunday's games we go now. It's the 5th of May. It's Osasuna against Real Betis, of course, coming at you at the Estadio El Sadar. They have played each other 38 times since 2001. 12 wins for Osasuna, 21 wins for Real Betis, and 5 draws, of course. Osasuna with a 5-0 win, their biggest, scoring 49 goals in 38 matches, 1.29 goals a game on average. Betis, 4-1 win, their biggest, scoring 59 goals in 38 matches, 1.55 goals a game as well. Real Betis, 42% form for them right now without a loss in the last 3, unbeaten basically in the last 3. 7th in the table, 49 points for the campaign. Osasuna, 11th in the table, 39 points for the season, 5 defeats of the last 6, 17% form for them heading into this one. Last time around, they're over at Osasuna. It was a 3-2 win for Osasuna back in April 2023. The reverse fixture, of course, in October. 2-1 win it was for Real Betis back way back when. The odds for this one then, we are looking at Osasuna 21-10 for the victory, 9-4 is the draw, 5-4 is your Real Betis, and that's the way I'm going as well. 2-1 win, following the bookies, away points, nick it. Meanwhile, Celta Vigo up against Villarreal, coming at you over at the Municipal de Baladeos, played each other 37 times in 1988, 14 wins for Celta Vigo, 15 wins for Villarreal, 8 draws, of course, the biggest win for the hosts, 4-1 wins, scoring 47 goals in those 37 matches, 1.27 goals a game. Villarreal, though, 5-0 win, the biggest, scoring 59 goals in 37 matches, 1.59 goals a game as well. Villarreal, 1 defeat in the last 6, 75% form for them right now. They are 9th, 45 points for the campaign against the Celta Vigo side, 42% form for them right now. Just 1 win in the last 4. They are 17th, 31 points for the season as well. Last time around, though, over at Celta Vigo, it was a 1-1 draw back in January 2023. The reverse fixture over at Villarreal, 3-2 win it was back in December for Villarreal. The odds for this one, we're looking at Celta Vigo 13-10 for the victory, 5-2 is the draw, 90-10 is of course your Villarreal. The hosts are favoured here, believe it or not, but not for me. I'm going to go for a point apiece. Not sure who. I think Villarreal will be happier than Celta Vigo with that result. Meanwhile, Valencia are up in action against Alaves, of course, coming at you on Sunday the 5th of May as well. Played each other 28 times in 1988, 15 wins for Valencia, 6 wins for Alaves, 7 draws, of course. The biggest win for Valencia, 5-0 win, the biggest, scoring 48 goals in 28 matches, 1.71 goals a game. Meanwhile, Alaves 2-0 win, the biggest, scoring 27 goals in 28 matches, 0.96 goals a game as well. Alaves on 50% form for them right now, winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. They are 12th, 38 points for the season against the Valencia side, 42% form for them right now. They are 8th, 47 points for the campaign as well. Last time around, over in Valencia, in competitive action, was a 3-0 win for Valencia back in August 2021. The reverse fixture in Alaves, 1-0 win it was for Alaves back in September. The last time the away side picked up a victory in professional action was way back in October 2017 when Valencia beat Alaves, 2-1 win as well. So much in favour of the home side here. Even Stevens is your Valencia, 21-10 is the draw, 16-5 is your away win. Going to go with that home side, 2-0 win to continue that streak heading into another match day. Meanwhile, Sevilla are up in action against Granada. That's right, coming at you over at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Played each other 23 times in 2011, 14 wins for Sevilla. We've got 7 wins for Granada, 2 draws, of course. Sevilla, 4-0 win, the biggest, scoring 46 goals in 23 matches, 2 goals on average. Meanwhile, Granada, 4-1 win, the biggest, scoring 22 goals in 23 matches, 0.96 goals a game as well. 42% form for Granada right now, unbeaten in the last 3, 19th for the table, 21 points for the season against the Sevilla side, 13th for the table, 38 points for the campaign, just 1 defeat in the last 6, of course. Last time around, over at Sevilla, 4-2 win it was for Sevilla back in April 2022. The reverse fixture in December, of course, 3-0 win was for Sevilla over in Granada. The odds for this one, though, we're looking at 5-3 on is your Sevilla, 3-1 is the draw, 70-4 is your long shots. That's, of course, Granada. Going to go with a 2-1 win for the hosts, and Granada return to a bit of a situation down at the foot of the table. Meanwhile, Vallecano will wrap it up against Almira, already down. That's right, played to the 20 times in 2003, 12 wins for Vallecano, 6 wins for Alaves, 2 draws, of course. Another biggest win for the hosts, 2-0 win, scoring 25 goals in 20 matches, 1.25 goals a game on average. Almira, 3-0 win, the biggest, scoring 19 goals in those 20 matches, 0.95 goals a game as well. Almira just 1 win in the last 6, 33% form for them right now. They're 20th, 14 points for the season against the Vallecano side, 50% form for them right now. 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6, 34 points for the season. Last time around over at Vallecano, it was a 2-0 win for the hosts back in February 2023. The reverse fixture in Almira, also a 2-0 win for Vallecano. Got back-to-back wins, back-to-back clean sheets against their opposition today. The odds for this one, 7-4 on is your Vallecano, 3-1. The draw, 92, of course, your visitors who are already down. Again, I'm going to back the host with a squeaky 1-0 win, just enough to get the 3 points, but it doesn't really matter. I think they're pretty much safe as houses. But anyway, that's my picks, and if I am right, well, this is what the table will look like as we head in to another match day. Of course, Madrid remain top and look like they could be even champions with this victory. Barcelona, Girona, and Atletico Madrid top 4 going down. Almira, we know about that. Granada and Cadiz for the time being, but it can all still change, especially down the foot of the table. In fact, well, maybe not. I'm not sure. In fact, maybe Granada may confirm relegation as well this weekend. But anyway, lots to be had. Still many permutations, of course, to be decided over Spain, and we'll be there to the bitter end. But until then, subscribe, smash your like. Of course, back soon, of course, with another one over in La Liga.